Welcome to the Simply Luxurious Kitchen, made here at Le Papillon in my home kitchen, inspired by what I find in my garden, the local farmers markets, and meals I enjoy while out and about. Join me as I share seasonal fare to elevate the everyday meal.
And welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make a dessert that is classic French recipe.
This season is all about adding simple touches of flavor to elevate favorite French recipes. And most importantly, discover how to enjoy stepping into your kitchen. Let's get started.
Welcome to the Simply Luxurious Kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen. Norman's relaxing. Oscar's here supervising, checking to make sure I don't drop anything on the floor. It's been a day at work, whether it was good or bad or in between. You're tired, you came home. You don't want to go out to dinner. You don't want to go get takeout. You can make something, but you want to make it simple and delicious. You don't even have time to take off your blazer and relax. I have a dish for you that will be ready in 15 minutes and paired with a healthy side. We're gonna make salmon with crème fraîche, dill, and caper wine sauce. We're gonna pair it with roasted vegetables, in this case roasted broccoli. And all you have to do is learn how to make the sauce, and that's what I'm gonna teach you to do today. So let's do that so you can relax and enjoy an evening at home. Here we go. Okay, so we are going to do everything together. I've already chopped up the broccoli and put it in the oven at 350 degrees. I put salt and pepper with olive oil, mixed it up, and made sure it was evenly distributed. It's going to be in the oven while we're making all this, and so it all comes out together. Put that in the oven at 350 for 20 minutes, or any of your favorite vegetables. Okay. Now, we're heating up a cast iron skillet, or a skillet of your choice. We're gonna put some olive oil on that pan. Make sure the pan is about medium heat. And do not forget to season the salmon. Now I have here, if you're eating on your own, or with another person, so just two people, and you see king salmon, whoa, jump at it. Nice and fatty, lovely filet. This serving size is not cheap. I don't usually get king salmon, but I was taping this episode and I thought, why not? It's just for one person. Otherwise, sockeye salmon is fantastic from the wild. Making sure that you've seasoned it. This is really all you have to do to cook the salmon. So that's going to be cooking here in a second as soon as the pan heats up, and we're going to start making the sauce. So turn on the saucepan to about medium heat. We're going to melt 1 and 1.5 tablespoons of butter. Once that butter melts, we're going to add our onions or shallots, whatever you have. I like shallots. I like the subtle flavor. I also have a ton of shallots from my garden. So mine are really small, so I've added 4 shallots, but you really only need 1 large shallot chopped up nice and fine, not too fine. And then you're going to make sure that you cook that onion or shallot until it's translucent. Norman needs to go outside, so I'm going to get him outside while this butter melts, and then I'll be right back. All right, that pan is almost just where I need it to be. Seeing that oil, just move it all the way around until it coats the entire pan. All right, so now I'm going to do meat side down. Love that sizzle. Again, this is you coming home. You know you have the salmon in the fridge. Maybe you have another fish. You can use any fish for this recipe. You get your vegetables chopped up, you get over to the stove, you put it on, you start making the sauce. All right, the butter is melted. My onions, where did they go? Oh. So now I have the onions, my shallots, my 4 shallots. Put them right in. Okay, simple sauce. We're gonna cook those medium heat until they're translucent. A little salt in there, a little flavor. And this won't take but a minute or 2, especially if you chop them up really finely. Oh, it's starting to smell good. Now, while you're waiting for that, you can also chop up your dill. I've already done that. You're gonna need 1 to 2 tablespoons of fresh dill. Again, that flavor is gonna hit you. That scent of the dill is gonna hit you, and you're like, oh, the sauce is gonna be fantastic because of that. All right. Now I'm also chilling my wine because I'm gonna have that with my dinner, but I'm also gonna use it in the sauce. So So I love this terracotta wine cooler. What you do, I think I shared it during my first season. You fill the terracotta pot up with cold water for at least 15 minutes, but it could be all day, it could be half a day, it could be an hour. Not with the wine, just by itself. And then when you're ready to put the wine in it, you pull the wine from wherever it's been in the refrigerator, and you pour the water out, water your plants, water your garden, and it will keep your wine chilled for a couple of hours. I love it. And it looks nice. Okay, the onions are almost done. So now, get your wine ready. Get your capers ready. Salmon's cooking nicely. Oh, it smells so good. As soon as those onions are transparent, then you're good to go. You definitely do not want the onions to brown, so don't let them go that far. Put in about 1/3 of a cup. You're gonna let it cook down until it's reduced about 1/3. So just gonna reduce down until it's about 1/3 there left. Where'd my cork go? Now it's ready for dinner. It'll come back. You just need to turn the heat up. When it starts to simmer, then you can turn it back down to medium heat. So you're going to bring it up to simmer and then back down to medium heat. The dill is chopped. This is getting close to being flipped. The broccoli's done. You're going to be eating in about 10-15 minutes. All right, it's boiling. So I'm going to turn down to medium. And again, pick a wine that you would drink, because that flavor is going to be reduced and amplified even more in your sauce. You could also use fish stock here instead if you don't want to use any wine, if we don't have any wine. Dill is one of those herbs you would probably want to have in your kitchen garden or your herb garden. It's great for fish dishes, dips, sauces, things like that. And it is so aromatic. It's just fantastic. There's a bunch of herbs, obviously, that you can welcome into your garden. Some are going to last through the winter. Some you're going to have to plant as an annual every year. But the key is to plant what you're going to use in your garden. And it just simplifies the cooking process. Again, you just came home, you're tired. Do you have the herb you want in your garden? Yay. You don't have to worry about wondering if you picked it up at the weekly shopping trip that you take. Okay. So this is reduced about 1/3 from where I had it. Now what I'd like to do is crème fraîche. 1 tablespoon, see the consistency? Ooh, yeah, baby. You're gonna drain your capers. And you're gonna put some capers in there. About 1.5 teaspoons. Oh, the salmon's starting to cook. Great, good deal. Ooh, yummy, yummy. I'm gonna put in about another 1.5 teaspoons. And I'll put my dill in. So I chopped up about 2 tablespoons of dill, going right in. Yum. And just let those sauces simmer down. Basically what you're trying to do is warm the crème fraîche back up because it's cool. So you're just warming the sauce up right now. All the flavors there that you want. The thicker that you want it, the more you're going to cook it down. I'm going to taste it. It's going to make that fish taste really nice. Okay. My halibut is done on that side. I'm going to flip it up. Ooh, look at that char. About 3 or 4 minutes on one side. Depending on how thick it is. This is a pretty thick one, so you might do a little bit more. And flip it and do it for 2 or 3 minutes. You might want to even do the sides for about 30 seconds to a minute each, so it all gets cooked through, but don't overcook it. You will see that it ends up cooking a little bit more when you take it off the heat and let it rest for 5 minutes. And remember, this is a sauce that you can actually play with a little bit. So if you want, you know, more crème fraîche, go for it. If you want fewer capers, I'm gonna go one side, go for it. As you go to your taste, you're gonna know exactly how much of everything to put in there. But these are the basic ingredients. Sizzling on both sides. There you smell, baby. That sauce is looking nice. Getting a little bit thicker, which I love. Yeah. All right, the fish is done. So we're gonna plate that, let it rest for a bit. Look at that beauty. Yum. Now, I'll meet you over there and we'll plate everything up and have dinner. All right, it is time to eat. Get a wine glass. Let's get the sauce. Oh, it's nice and thick. Just what we want, because then it adds a little more viscosity to the dish. Love it. And we're gonna put this over the top of the fish. Oh, yeah. And again, simple flavors, you're just layering them, which is simple to do. We just sometimes forget how right at our fingertips all that flavor is. How the veggies that I roasted. And a little bit of wine, the same wine that you cooked with. So get some veggies on there. Again, 20 minutes, 350, olive oil, salt and pepper, that is it. That is all you need. And we're gonna try this. Okay. Oh, it's sliced through just nice. It was all the way cooked through, but not too cooked through. Mmm. Mmm. Yes. All that flavor. The dill. The acidic qualities of the capers. The wine sauce. You did wine in there. Mmm. Yeah. Complements it so nicely. Time to sit down, enjoy, maybe change out your clothes into a really nice, cozy, comfy home attire, and have a wonderful, delicious end to the day. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy your day, enjoy your food, and enjoy stepping into your kitchen. Bonne journée.